My favourite thing about the Bello Shire, it'd be the people.
I've spent time in a lot of places, and not a lot of places have a feeling about them like this place does. It's really like an extension of your family.
You know, from somebody having a baby, or somebody has an awful cancer scare or a health scare, or they might be suffering depression. The next moment there's a food roster, or there's, you know, people dropping around. Everyone just really pulls together.
There's a diverse community. There's people from a lot of different backgrounds with a lot of different beliefs and approaches and attitudes. But I think ultimately the stuff that unifies us is stronger than that which divides us.
For a country town as well, it's full of artisans everywhere. Just a huge gamut of talent in this town. It's quite unbelievable.
This area can go from a complete ghost town on a Sunday afternoon where there's nothing in the main streets, there's no one around, to when the festivals are on and it's just packed. There's people, everybody's out from all around the Shire.
You've got the community of Bellingen, you've got that vibrancy on the streets, you can't find a parking spot. You go out to Urunga and you've got that lovely boardwalk and you've got the ocean and lots of beaches. But up here, it's that beautiful thing about the plateau and those open hills and the farming community, but then the rainforest. It's like a journey through time coming to Dorrigo National Park, because this park 100 million years ago was part of the Gondwana supercontinent, and it is that going back in time. It's a timeless place, it's a journey, and it's like nothing else out there.
Wherever you go in Dorrigo, whether it be creek, river, waterfall, you can drink it, swim in it. It is crystal clear. The air, it's just that crisp, clean air that just makes you feel alive. The soil in Dorrigo is extremely rich. You could plant it in the soil and it will grow.
The air's clean, there's fresh produce. The kids have really got room to grow and explore.
This area, it's blended with salt water and fresh water, so you can go down to the beach at any point and it's just a stone throw away. And so you see sunrises, you see beautiful birds and bees and butterflies and everything. And
quite often you'll find a beach with no one on it. You've got the whole thing to yourself and they're pristine. It really is magical.
Up in some of the rivers, you can still swim around and there's platypi cruising around and little fish nibbling at your toes. You've still got that abundance of wildlife just all around us.
So going to the shops in Bellingen is pretty interesting.
Going to the shops in Bellingen is like a major social event. And you just want to get from your car to the shops and back again, it's an hour right there.
So you might start down at the greengrocer's, always bump into somebody, have a chat, go to Hyde, have a coffee again, another chat, go over to the IGA, have another chat, gelato bar, have another chat. And by the time you get home, it's probably been about an hour. It's gorgeous, and I love that, because if you are feeling a bit lonely or flat, you don't even really need to meet up for a coffee. It'll just happen. Or even if it's a big D&M in the middle aisle of the IGA, you're always going to meet somebody.
It feels like home, totally. It's got this sense of, it holds you a little bit, and I think that's important for us all, to feel that we're not completely alone.
It just feels like that sense of place that, everyone wants to find that, and we all go travelling and looking for it, but that thing about coming back home is so obvious when I come back to the Shire.
But when you come to Bello, you'll feel a sense of peace. The people of Bellingen are just people that genuinely care.
This place is more spectacular than anywhere else I've been, and it's right here. We take it for granted a lot, I think, and it's something that's right on our doorstep. I was talking to one of my daughter last night, and I said, "What do you find special about Bellingen? What's something unique that you think's amazing?" And she said, "It smells different to anywhere else. The air just smells good."
I don't think I'd be able to find somewhere better to live for me and my kids. For a little region, for a little shire, we pack a lot of punch.
Send my penny to the government, tell them it's for